Good morning, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm also from Harmony on High Street in Campbelltown, Tasmania. So welcome, I'm coming to you live now from Tasmania, Australia, where it is Easter Monday here. It's Monday the 21st of April. The time is 8:54 a.m. and I trust this video finds you well. I want to send out a big extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website or through our gallery and art hub, Harmony on High Street in Campbelltown. Thank you for your support. Your support helps me be able to stay here and keep being able to do my work. So thank you very, very much. So if you're new to watching, what I'm going to be doing is using my Oracle cards that I created. I have two decks combined here. We have the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards and my Speed of Light Oracle cards. These are two decks that have been made the same size that can be combined. So I'm using this deck of 110 cards to find the best cards that the majority of us need for this week ahead. That's this week starting Monday the 21st of April through till Sunday the 27th of April 2025. I'm not pulling cards for individuals. This is general guidance for everyone, so I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared supports you at this time. Speaking of this being general reading for everybody, I do have at the moment 4 spaces for May video readings. That's personal readings on my website. So they'll be available to Wednesday or until they're sold out. So there are 4 available, and you can have a look at templeofbalance.com.au. Look up the store tab and look up supportive services in the store tab, and you should see the May video readings. So I'm here in this video to find general guidance for us all. So I do trust you've been led here for a reason. I encourage you to take on board what does feel right and what does resonate and fit into your life at the moment, and let the rest go, and let's see what happens. Good morning, Valentina. Welcome. So I'm shuffling the cards and asking the cards to show the majority of us. What do we need to know for this week starting Monday the 21st of April through till Sunday the 27th of April 2025? And the best cards are these, and I'm just going to place them face down here next to me, so just bear with me a second. Okay, let's see what we've got. Let's start with Monday. Monday the 21st of April, we have an Animal Kingdom Oracle. We have the fox again. I'm pretty sure the fox came up for Sunday the 20th of April in the last video. So I think we've got this, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it was Sunday the 20th and Monday the 21st. So around this time, we have the fox's inspiring energy. It's card 8, called the Fox, and it says to find a way. This is about finding a way to carve out this new path for ourselves now, to find a way through the jungle or the rubble or the weeds of our life. There's a determination and a focused feeling with this card as we just find a way. Sometimes this is where we can use our stubbornness to our advantage, is to be stubborn in finding a way out. That might work for some of us as we tap into our determination, our willpower, and our ability to focus, to be stubborn, to find a way through this, to get out of this black hole that we're in, to take proactive steps in improving things or getting out of this rut or this difficult time period. So this is determination, focus, and finding a way to carve out this path for ourselves. The path may not be known. Usually with this card, it's like there's no path to be seen. How are we going to get out of this? So it's up to us to forge a path for ourselves and just pick a direction and go for it and just see what happens. We can adjust as we go, but finding a way out, finding or casting ourselves a lifeline is also part of the energy of this card. But it's very mental, so it's very much connected with our mind and how we can shift our attitude or have a more perhaps a more hopeful attitude of moving out of that space that we've been in. So that's for Monday, but it's definitely around or in the air at this time. So we're going to go straight now to Tuesday, the 22nd of April. We've got another animal kingdom, and it is the Earth Dragon. Hi, Shell. Welcome. Card 25. And it says, physical reformation. Hi, Meredith. Great to see you. Physical reformation. So the dragons are the most powerful cards in the deck. There are 5 of them and 5 elementals, including the spirit dragon. So this is the Earth Dragon. This is about earthly things. It's about physical things. It's about changes or reforming or improvement. We could probably use that word if we'd prefer. Improvement with our physical body, improvement in our physical life. As we let things change and we let things improve. And sometimes we need to let things go and we need to bring things in. So it's like this movement, this things coming in, things going out. When I drew this illustration, it felt to me like this dragon was huge and it was walking across the earth, and as it brought its leg up, its foot up, it made a mountain, and as it put its foot down, it made a valley. So it was really sort of moulding the earth, moulding the land as it walked. And so it's highlighting this sort of ups and these downs, but very much this physical, in our physicality, these things that are rising up and these things that are dropping down. And are we letting these things shift and move? Are we letting things change? Are we open to things improving? So physical change, physical reformation around for Tuesday. Now, let's look at Wednesday and Thursday together here, the 23rd, 24th of April. So we could say this is around the middle of the week. We've got a Speed of Light Oracle, and it's a featured card. So the featured cards have further instructions here. And this one says to trust your instincts, fan out the deck, and choose another card. Hi, Laura. Hi, Margarita. Welcome. So I found out the deck. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going for this card here. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle. And it's this, the Ladybug. Well, that's nice. The Ladybug is very nice to come up with the medicine pouch. So these 2 cards have come up together for a reason. They're related somehow. They have a relationship together. That's why they've come up together. So now it's up to us to figure out what the relationship is. So the best way to do that is to look at the cards separately first, and then we can look at why they've perhaps come up together. So we've got card 54, Medicine Pouch. It says resources, gather, knowledge, and collect. This card tends to be about resources, which we can include things like finances, or resources we're gathering. It could be raw resources that we're gathering to build something. It could be food that we're gathering in our pantry. It could be finances that we're looking at gathering. So that to me would be things like saving our pennies. How can we put some money aside, that kind of thing. So there is a savings, there's a gathering resource, a gathering resources energy with this particular card. It could be knowledge too that we're gathering. That could also be a really important resource. Knowledge, skills, training, that kind of thing. Now that comes up with the Ladybug, card 31. It says favourable time. I class the Ladybug as the good fortune card in the deck. This is the abundance card. It's good luck kind of card. So it brings this good energy, this good flow, this thing's, well, a good luck feeling. Now, if we look at these 2 cards together, this is the gathering of resources, especially potentially highlighting finances, and there being a good luck energy around this. So this is a good time, definitely a good time to gather our resources. It may be a good time to increase our resources somehow. So maybe we find over Wednesday and Thursday that there's perhaps a pay increase for us, or maybe a bill decrease for us. Maybe we're looking at finalising a debt so that we can have more of our pennies in the bank, if you like, or more pennies available to us. So there does feel to be a sense of abundance and an ability to be able to accumulate or save or gather our resources. Could also be going, say, food shopping, and there are a lot of discounts. So things like a value of resources, a good abundance sense of resources too coming in for Wednesday, Thursday. So that's actually very good. They're very good cards to have together. Okay, let's look here for Friday, the 25th of April. Speed of Light Oracle. And we have another featured card. This is our turtle, and he means business. He has further instructions here too, which say to take the bottom card from the deck. So that's easy. I go back to my deck and we just look at the bottom card. And we've got the Spirit Dragon. This is what I would call the most powerful card in the deck. This is the King or the Queen of the Dragons, the Spirit Dragon, and it's come up with the turtle. This is very high vibrating, good energy around, especially Wednesday, Thursday. Well, we've got the dragon before it. In fact, we're going to say pretty much the whole week, because even the fox energy that came up from Monday, which also came up for last Sunday or yesterday, the 20th, these are very strong, really good energies to have present. So we've got the Spirit Dragon for Friday the 25th with the turtle. Now the turtle's easy. We'll look at these separately again. The turtle, card 45, Turtle Dreaming. It says serious, clarification, concentrate, and specific. So my words for this card are a reminder to get serious. We need to get serious. We need to stop mucking around now, stop distracting ourselves, stop talking ourselves out of something, and get serious now, especially getting serious about our dreams or our goals. The turtle has a dream catcher here on its back. So let's get serious now about our dreams or our goals. It's hard to get serious about it if we don't know what they are. So getting clarity first may be helpful. But the Spirit Dragon, let's look at this by itself. Card 26 for the 25th. And it says heightened energy. So this is upliftment. This is another alchemy card. Alchemy abundance card, a bit like the ladybug. So there's an uplifting energy. There's a good flow feeling here. There's an abundance energy. So abundance to me is like an umbrella, and under the umbrella of abundance, I find things like good health, good flow, perhaps extra finances that might come in, that sort of thing. I'm just sort of thinking there's something else too that's not coming to mind right now. But this feeling of abundance, when we're in a state of abundance, we're in a pretty good state of flow. So this is an uplifting card. It also highlights our connections with our loved ones in spirit. So it heightens the energy. It heightens the energy of what it's around as well. So we could say it's heightening the energy of getting serious. So we could really look at this as a bit like that fox card, getting serious, focusing, concentrating, being specific about what we want, where we're going, what's our goal right now, what's our dream right now, and is it doable? How can we break that goal down into doable steps? Are we perhaps already breaking our goal into doable steps? Maybe we don't really have a goal, but we're just moving with the flow of things, with the things that feel right to us, the things that we're curious about, the things that are available to us now that we can access, which is also a state of abundance. So let's get serious about heightening our energy and moving ourselves to the next level. Now we move to Saturday, the 26th of April, Animal Kingdom Oracle card. We have the owl, the masked owl, card 49, and it says to be optimistic. It's reminds us to stay optimistic, really. Or if we haven't been optimistic, maybe we could be optimistic. So instead of being pessimistic that, oh, this just seems to be no good, I'm going to give up on this, it's not going to work out. Instead of having that attitude, on Saturday we're being encouraged to really follow the guidance, and we might even find ourselves, hopefully, being a little bit more, or maybe a lot more optimistic. So optimism, that's like seeing the glass half full rather than seeing the glass half empty. It's the same glass, but our attitude sees it as half empty or half full. So let's look at how we can shift our attitude with things and become a bit more hopeful, a bit more optimistic that this is going to turn out okay, that we are getting through this. If we can't see the end results yet, or we don't have the facts yet, we don't have the details yet, maybe we just need to try and be patient while we ride the wave out and get the information we need. While we ride the wave out, hopefully being patient, maybe we could also stay a bit hopeful that it might turn out okay, without that turning into an unrealistic expectation, which is a whole nother topic, which I think I talked about in the last video, but I think it was the healing video. So let's stay optimistic, especially as we start the weekend. And then for Sunday, the 27th of April, we've got Speed of Light, Oracle card, Delegate card 28, Delegate, Ask, Plan, Organize, and Assistance. So this is about asking for help. This is about delegating chores. This is about taking the pressure that we're putting onto ourselves. Is there a way that we could spread the load? Have we been just taking everything on and not allowing other people to help us? Have we been pushing help away? I do find it strange when this was years ago. I tend to be okay with it now. But when I'd be in a state of, oh, I've just got to get this done and get that done, and then someone says, can I help you? And I say no. Like a reaction. That first reaction is, oh no, I've got it, I can do it myself. It's quicker if I just do it myself. But actually, that's not helping me, and it's not helping that other person or the situation. So I've had to learn how to say, yes, actually, thank you. I really could use your help in this, with this situation or with this thing that I'm doing. So sometimes help is there, but we don't let it in. So let's make sure we're not pushing help away and we're letting it come in. Let's make sure that if we need help, that we ask for it. And especially if we're feeling just really pressured, like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. If things are becoming too much, especially around Sunday, then let's ask for help. Let's ask our household to come together. Let's have a big cleaning spree or something together so that we can get it done quicker. And sure, someone might not fold the towels the way we like our towels folded, but really, who cares? Someone might not put the saucepans back in the right order in the drawer. Who cares? It's not really that important for us to be so stressed over something so minute. So if someone's going to help us fold the towels or unload the dishwasher or whatever, let's allow them to help, but let's allow them to do it in their own way as well. Let's not micromanage, because no one wants to help anyone that micromanages. So there is this sense of assistance with this card, taking the pressure off ourselves, allowing other people to help us as well. And sometimes we need to ask. People aren't mind readers. And if we tend to micromanage, then people might not really be asking us if they can help us anymore. So let's ask for help if we need it, and let's let people help in their own way. So there are our cards for this week. I've got a feeling it's going to be quite a powerful week this week. The weekend may be a little heavier, but there's a lot of strength and a lot of really powerful cards coming up for our week leading up to the weekend. So I trust these resonate with you. I am going to pull a theme card in just a moment, but before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment. Please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd like to learn more about the cards I've used today, my Speed of Light Oracle or my Animal Kingdom Oracle, you can work with them separately or you can combine the decks together. They are sold separately. You can learn more about them on my website. Like I said before, I have some May video readings, personal ones available. I haven't been able to offer those since February. So I'm very excited to have that back for this month. So I've got 4 spots for a personal video reading for you for May. If that speaks to you, then please have a look on my website. And so you can find out about those things at templeofbalance.com.au. Look up the store tab. You can go to card decks to find my cards. You can go to supportive services to find my May video readings. They'll be available to sold out or stopped on Wednesday. So that's that. And also I've got some painting retreats coming up. If you are in Tasmania or you'd like to come to Tasmania, we have an accommodation package as well. So if you'd like to come to a beautiful historic town called Ross in Tasmania, I'm offering 3 different painting retreats on the Saturday and Sunday with Saturday night accommodation. You can organise Friday night too if you like for accommodation, but they're coming up, and you can find more about those on my ceramics website. That's leannepeters.com, LEEANNE peters.com. So that's that. Let me know if you're looking for something and you can't find it. Okay, I'm looking for the best card now for our theme. This is going to be very interesting. The best theme card to bring this whole week together and help us see the bigger picture for the week, starting Monday the 21st till Sunday the 27th of April 2025. The best theme card, we'll go with this. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's the Black Panther card 30. It reminds us to find acceptance. So this might be the key for some of us this week, is to find a way to accept things. Now this is tricky, and it can be very difficult to find acceptance, especially with some really difficult things that we go through in life, and especially things like grief or the loss of a loved one. It can be very difficult, but I do find with all the years I've been doing healing work and helping other people and looking at my own self-healing, I do find when I reach a point of acceptance, like real acceptance, that's when I know that I've sort of healed from that and can actually move forward properly. So it's difficult to get into the place of acceptance, especially if this is some big difficult time period or a period of grief or loss that you've been moving through. You might not even be ready to find acceptance with those things yet. And that's okay. I do feel like it's a stage, it's a place that we arrive at when we're ready, but it's also a place that we can look at, how can I get to that point of acceptance? It's quite difficult in some situations. We can also look at acceptance in regards to how we feel about ourselves. Can you accept yourself for who you are? Are there things about you that need to change so that you can find that space of acceptance? I sort of feel that there are sort of 3 options in regards to some difficult situations in our life. We can either not do anything about it and keep complaining, keep feeling miserable about it. We can look at how we can let go of our attachment to it, or let things go if we need to, close the door. And then the other option would be we'll find a way to accept it. Because sometimes I find it helpful to find a place of acceptance, especially if things I can't change. I might not like my nose. I'm not going to go and get plastic surgery just to change my nose. So what I could do about it is I could keep complaining about it and keep feeling self-conscious about it. I could chop it off if I wanted to, or I could just find a way to accept it because it's just a part of who I am. And that's the place that I try and move to if I can. So acceptance, it's a big thing, and I feel like in some ways it might be the underlying key for a lot of us this week in connecting and accessing energies that are potentially available to us. So is there something you need to find acceptance with? You may know already deep inside you. Yes, I just need to accept this person, or I need to accept myself, or I need to accept this situation. I can't change it. So instead of complaining about it, how can I find a way to accept it so that I can move my energy and my attention towards other things that are more important than worrying about something I can't change. So it's a big one, and I feel an underlying key for this week. So thank you so much for connecting. Have a fantastic week, and I look forward to connecting with you if our paths cross this week. If not, I'll see you again soon. Take care, and goodbye for now.